Hi friends, I'm so glad you came back. And I'm filming from my new sewing space, which I can't show you because it's not set up yet. But when it is, because we're friends, I'm going to share it with you. However, I do have a fun thing that I kind of picked up over the last couple of weeks, and I want to share it with you. So come along and I'll share this fun, neat, nifty little crafty thing with you. I'm Nye with Ellie and Mac. Let's go. Hi everyone, I'm so glad you came back and I'm super excited to share this new thing with you. Now, this thing may not be new to all of you. Some of you have already been using it, but I'm excited because I just learned about this thing last year and I was like, hey! Me and Nancy need to be on top of this, okay? So here we are, and I'm gonna learn how to do it alongside you if you like. You wanna know what it is? Do you wanna know what it is? Do you wanna know what it is? It's called sublimation. Now, I know some of you are like, and some of y'all are like, huh? I know, I was the same way. I was like, what? Anyway, I saw some videos of these tops being made, and I was super stoked by the way that they were being made. The person would create a design on the computer, have it printed out on sublimation paper, and actually print it in a special printer, which I'll show you in a second. And then they would heat press it onto the fabric. Now, the super thing about this is that the print that they put on the fabric is permanent. It impregnates the fabric and becomes part of the fabric, which means you're not going to get any peeling. It's not going to have any like surface ickies or anything like that that you get with vinyl. Because I love to wear my clothes until they die. It can be used to print on any polymer surface. So you will create a design, you'll print it out with your printer using special ink, and I'll show you that too. And then you heat press it onto your items and it's there forever. Okay, so the downsides of sublimation is that you absolutely have to pay attention to what you're sublimating. You cannot sublimate, or you can sublimate on fabrics that are not polyester, but it may not show up as well. So you'll have kind of an aged look to your print. It's not going to come out with the vibrancy of a fabric that is made with polyester. So you want to look for fabrics that are 50% or more polyester blend. Now that's going to put you in a tight spot sometimes. They do sell tops like this and you can find them. So if you can get yourself polyester blend and sew yourself a thing, then you can print a design and be like, yes, I plan to do that. Another limitation of sublimation printing is that there is no such thing as white. When sublimating onto a white background, all parts of your design that are blank will be white. When sublimating onto a black background, you will notice the image does not show up because the black absorbs the color since there's no white as a base or a buffer. When sublimating the same image onto a purple background, you will notice anything white will actually be purple. And when sublimating on a yellow background, anything is white in your image will be yellow. So if you create a design that has white in it, whatever color of fabric you're going to adhese it to is essentially going to pick up that color. So if I create a person out of black and white, ink on my computer, and then I print it off, and then I try to put it on a colored top, say it's a red top, everything that's supposed to be white is going to just be red because there's no such thing as white in sublimation. So you can't print on a black top because it's just going to show up black. So that's also a limitation of sublimation printing, but there are some ways to get around that, and we will go ahead and review that as well. Not today, that's a little more advanced. Today, I'm just essentially going to show you how I got my printer set up. So I'm going to go ahead and set up my printer. First things first is you want to start out with a printer. There are only a few printers that you can use for sublimation that I know of. Now I have Epson Eco Tank 2760. Oh, and it's really heavy. Now, granted, this is your everyday normal printer for paper. However, what makes this printer so special is the Eco Tank part. It has these little bins here that take liquid ink, so you can continue to refill this printer without buying cartridges. The thing about it that makes it a sublimation printer is that you replace the ink that the printer came with sublimation ink. And I'm going to show you that now. This is my sublimation ink. Okay, I got this set up from Cosmos Ink. I don't know if you can see that. See? So I have all the colors. Cosmos Ink is a company that makes ink specifically for sublimation printing. And as you can see, it says specifically at the bottom, Epson Sublimation Ink. So they already know that a girl is about to get this and put this in her printer, okay? And that girl is moi. Okay. So I ordered this. It was relatively inexpensive. For all 4 colors, make a note of this. Do not use the ink that comes with the printer. Don't let it get anywhere near your printer, because then you have to buy another printer, because now it's only going to print with that ink. So we are going to put this into our printer instead, because we want it to be special. It's going to be a sublimation printer. Yes, yes it is. I'm going to go ahead and open this box up for the first time. Hello. Update. Your Epson Edition product includes a bonus black ink bottle. They're like, we gave you extra ink now. I'm like, I don't care. I'm not going to use it. This extra black ink that they blessed me with. Thank you, Epson. I will be selling this on Marketplace. A plug, which I will need, and some more printer ink, which I will not need. Now, I'm going to use the instructions that come with the printer so I can put the ink in properly. Now, you can see, this is where, can you see? Okay, this is where the little tanks are. Black, yellow, magenta, and cyan. Now you can see there is no white. 2 deuces. Fill the tanks. Open the tank cover and then open the cap for the black tank. There's a little lever here. I will get the black. They give you a bottle of ink, but they also give you a syringe. I think. But the needle is flat, so there's like, you can't like cut yourself with it at all. And it's only so that you can put the ink into here. I have my 10 milliliter syringe and my syringe tip. And what you do is you use the tip here, otherwise it's not going to work. So you have to open up your ink. Okay. And I want to be very, very careful here and draw up the ink with the syringe. Okay. See, now I have a syringe full. Basically, I made sure there was no air in it first, and then just put it into the black inkwell. And you might even see that it goes all the way in. When you look at the black section, you will see that now there's ink in it. So you'll just continue to do this for every single color.
One eternity later.
That's all I have. Next time, I will show you how I set it up and print something. Yeah? So you saw me fill my Eco Tank with ink. It was pretty easy. I used the Epson 2760 printer, which runs for about $300. You can also find the ink that I used at cosmosink.com, which I will leave their information down below. Sublimation is really great. I mean, you can print on a garment, on a top, on a platter, on a keychain. You can do flip-flops. I mean, it's just design it on the computer and get it on your clothes. You're gonna love it, I promise. I have lots coming up for you, so if you like my content and you want to come back and you want to share with a friend, please make sure that you're subscribed. Please make sure that you take a moment to comment. I'm so happy that you came back. I hope you have a glorious week. And you...